ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, everybody, buddy. Welcome back. Another video, drunken Portuguese. Going to be making something pretty different, I guess. There's some of them out there, but we're going to be making it's a French Canadian um, tourtiere. It's a meat pie um, that we're going to be making today, but we're putting an Irish twist on it. So it's not really a French, it's more of an Irish French meat pie with, oh, you'll see. Just shut the hell up and watch. And I'll see if I can fuck it up for you. All right, first thing I did, I had 2 russet potatoes. Peeled them, cut them up chunks, boiled them about 15 minutes till they were kind of soft. And what I did is I drained the water off. You want to reserve about half a cup of the starch potato liquid. And then I just threw a couple of pads of butter in there, give it a quick mash, because I didn't want to make it like bushy fine, like super fine mashed potato, because this is going to mix in with the meat mixture, and you want like chunk of potato in there. And it's cooling. It's pretty cooled off. I mean, I made them this morning, so they're good. All right. So I got some olive oil in the pan, heating up. Got a small onion, chopped up, pretty small, not finely, but like I like my onion, and I like to be able to taste it. But anyway, got that in the pan, cooking away. Da-da-dee-da-da-da-da. So here I am living in northern Florida, and it's supposed to go down to 29 freaking degrees tonight. 29 degrees. Like, it can snow. Fuck that crap. Snow, Florida. What the hell's that shit? Anyway, it's going to be really cold tonight. It is. All right. So I'm going to let these onions saute. And then I'm going to add some garlic to it. Let them go, baby. Let them go. Look at this. Okay. So, come on back. I'll let them saute. You don't have to stand there and listen to me. You could if you want. I got no jokes today. I don't know. I'm kind of lost, so. Because I haven't started drinking yet. That's why. That's why they call me the drunken Portuguese. You know how that goes together? Like, I'm Portuguese, yeah, but you have to be drunken Portuguese. So that's how the name came about. Doing all this hand shit, like. All right, come on back. Okay, we're back. Onions are cooked. Got my garlic. I put about a teaspoon in there. Oops, shit. I'll burn my onions. You do not want to burn your garlic. it'll get nasty tasting. Actually gets bitter. I'm gonna have to burn it sometime and taste it just to see if it's bullshit or if it's real. That'll be my next video. How to burn garlic. Okay, so this is what I have. I have 1 pound of some good 80-20 hamburger. Okay. Some 80-20 hamburger. I'll break that up in here a little bit. Get that going in the pan. Now I've got a 1/2 pound of some ground lamb. Okay. Now, if you're not a big fan of lamb and you want to use pork or veal, or if you just want to use the hamburger, it's fine. Okay. Anyway, this is 4 ounces of it. Okay, so we're going to break this up in there. Okay, wash the mitts. Oh, was that a snowflake? Oh, no, okay. Fucking snowflake. What's wrong with you? Anyway, all right, get rid of this shit. I'm swearing a lot today. Being a naughty boy. Being naughty. And my wife told me, she said, you do these videos and you swear all the time, and people, I don't know, some people don't like that. You don't like it? You don't have to watch it. You want to watch the Drunken Portuguese? The Drunken Portuguese swears. So shut the fuck up and watch the video. Want to learn how to cook? Well, you probably know how to cook, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, what we're going to do here is going to get this all nice and cooked up. Okay, so I got the meat and I've got the onion and the garlic. We're going to cook this up. I haven't put any seasoning in here yet because we're going to drain off the fat after. Whatever fat there is, there should be quite a bit. Because I got the fattier hamburger. Because there's flavor in fat. And I don't want a dry pie. I know, I'm making a mess. Shut up. All right. I'm going to let this cook. Okay? So that's it. So we got the meat in there now. Get this cleaned up a little bit. Because it's a little bit dirty. And I don't like it when everything's dirty. Okay? Anyway. Turn it up now. Happy New Year. All right, so we're going to let this brown and get all cooked up nice. You want it kind of crumbly loose. Okay? And then we're going to bring it back. We're going to add some more crap to it. So we got the meat in there now. We're going to get that all browned up. And then I'm going to drain off not all the fat, but most of the fat. Okay? So Come on back. Don't go to sleep yet. Okay? Oh, and my pie crust, I buy already pre-made because I'm lazy and I am not going to fucking make my own pie crust. You can if you want. Whatever. Do what you want. That's like chopping garlic. You can sit there and peel it and chop it, and if you want to do that, that's fine. That's fine. Me, I go for easy. Makes these meals easy. Okay? So come on back, and we got all our dry uh, things. Okay? Yeah, aromatics. It's gonna be good. Okay, so come on back, and I'll bring you back when this is done. Like, okay, come on back. Alrighty. Well, the meat's browned up nicely, and I drained off most of the fat, so it's not boiling in there. Okay. We've got some red wine, some Cabernet. Give it a couple of tablespoons, maybe 1.5 tablespoons, somewhere around there. Stir it up. I'll let that cook off just a sec. All right, ready? Got salt and pepper. I've got about probably maybe 1/4 teaspoon of each. Okay. Sprinkle that in there. Okay. Now this is Bell's seasoning. Bell's poultry seasoning. You can use it in your Thanksgiving stuffing. It's a great seasoning. It's got sage and rosemary and all kinds of neat stuff in there. Okay. So we're going to sprinkle some of that in there. That's about 1/2 teaspoon in there. And I believe, are these all 1/2 teaspoons? Let's see. Hang on. Yep, that was a 1/2 teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of the cinnamon. Okay. And everything else, 1/4 teaspoon. This is ground nutmeg. Put that in there. And then hang on a second. I don't want to mess you up. Yes. And this is ground clove, another 1/4 teaspoon. Sprinkle that around in there. Okay. Get those all mixed up, incorporated in there. I'll lower that temp a little bit more. I don't want to burn it. Especially with the seasonings in there. Don't want to have it too high. I don't want to scorch the seasonings, and because it's kind of dry, so it's not the heat will open up the pores of the seasoning and it'll get nice. So anyway, that's that. So we got all that in there. Smells good. Okay. That go for a second. Like I said, I saved, when I boiled up the potatoes, I saved about half a cup of the starchy potato water, and that's going to be a nice, give it like a binder almost, like a gravy type bind in your pie. Alrighty, what are we looking at? All right. Add that in there. And it's different than water because it's got the starch in there from the potatoes, which adds a lot to the consistency of the meat mixture as you go. Okay? So we're going to just let this simmer, let it reduce down, and I'll be back. Okay? We're going to let that just go probably 5-10 minutes. Just let it simmer down, and then we're gonna stir the potatoes into it. Put it to the side, let it cool, because you don't put the hot meat mixture into the pie filling because you'll start to break down the butter and everything else that's in the pie crust, and your pie crust will turn into like shoe leather. Okay. So anyway, so come on back and we'll get the potatoes in there. That alone should be a fucking show. Okay. So that's it. So come on back. Keep going on this. We're making meat pie, Irish, French, Tourtiere, whatever the hell they call it, Tourtiere. I don't know. It's a French meat pie. Now we've made it French, Irish, with a little bit of with the lamb in there, and but it's still got all the nice seasonings and everything in there. And just I'm fucking talking again. All right, come on back. Come on back. Don't go anywhere. You better come back. Because the fun part's going to be watching me mix the potatoes in there. I'm going to make a fucking mess, I guarantee you. Okay, we're back. I think we're back. Are you back? Right, I gave it a taste, and it was a little on the bland side, so I added a couple of pinches of salt in there. And now this is actually turkey gravy. You can buy it in a jar, which is fine. So I got a little bit of turkey gravy that I had. So I'm going to add, I don't know. All right, it's about 8 teaspoons of the turkey gravy. Okay, and you can see what that does to it. It adds a little creaminess to the meat mixture. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'll let that warm up a little bit because give it another Let's see. Hot. What's better? Okay. Well, I didn't put it all in there. I just want to see what it's going to look like. I didn't make too much of a mess. A little bit. Not too bad. Okay, I still got that much left over. I don't think I'm going to put it in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself a spoon and actually kind of mix this up a little better. See, if these were like mashed potatoes, you wouldn't even be able to see them. They'd be like, well, just like watery into the meat. Okay, that's it. I'm not going to play with it anymore. The meat mixture. I'm not going to play with it anymore. Be nice. All right, that's it. I'm going to remove that from the heat. Oh, look at the mess I made. Yeah, I told you I made a mess. I'll clean that up. Okay? We're gonna let that cool down, cool down, cool down, cool down. I'll bring you back when we make the pie. We're gonna put it in the pie crust. Okay? Okay. Come on back. You don't want to miss this. All right, here we go. You ready? Okay, let's make a pie. Meat's cooled off. Put some butter on my pan. Add. Okay, folks. Oh, hang on 1 second. Hang on. Oh, hang on, 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 hang on. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Forgot my beer. All right. So, okay. All right. So, like I said, I put some butter around the pan. Hang on, we're still making pie here. Smells good. Make sure we got everything tucked in. Nicey nice. Okay. Want to make sure we don't have any gaps in there. Everything's pushed in pretty good. Okay. You agree? Nom, nom, nom. Okay. Uno momento. I knew it. I always get a shell in there. Okay. A little egg wash. Just gonna put it around the edge. It's the glue. Okay. Like the top crust. You get all the air out of it. Best you can. Okay. Fold this underneath. Folding the top underneath the bottom. Okay. Give it a pinch. Okay. Let's egg wash the whole thing here. Okay. Take a little knife. Make some slits. Let the air out. Okay. Okey-doke. That's it. In a mess. Okay, I've got a pan. Set this on top of the pan. In case it boils over. 400 degrees. Preheat. Okay? 400 degrees. When I'm up to temp, put it in there. I am thinking, hang on. Let's see, how long I gotta cook it for? 30 to 35 minutes. Thirty to 35 minutes. 400 degrees. Okay? What I'll do is I'll check it about 25, check the edges. If they start to look like they're going to burn, I'll wrap some tin foil around it a little bit, keep it from burning. Okay? I'll see you in a little bit. Bye. All right. There it is. I had to put some foil on it just to calm it down, the edges. Ooh, hot. Look at that. Nice looking meat pie. Smells good. I'll cut it when my wife comes home. But that's it. That's it. So what I did is I put it in for 25 minutes. I took a look at it, and I decided that the edges were starting to get a little too overcooked. So I pulled it and I put some aluminum foil just around the edge. Put it back in. Cooked it for about another 10, 15 minutes. Shut the oven off. I just draped a piece of aluminum foil over the top so it didn't get too cooked. And then I opened the door of the oven and I just left it in there just to keep it warm. And that's it. The meat pie's done. So if you like it, you got to subscribe. Hit the like button, hit the notification button so you get notifications whenever I post anything. And happy 2026. This is, I believe, the second one I've done this year. I did one for my my Christmas lights that I had, PBS Music Box. I posted a little bit. It shows the lights, but there's no music, and that's too bad because it goes really good to the music. But fucking YouTube can't use the music. They nailed me, so can't do it. Anywho, that's it. Meat pie, French, Irish, Portuguese. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It'll be good. And at the end of this video, I'll put some pictures of the finished product when I plate it and we get ready to eat, and that'll be it. Okay, so be safe, enjoy your life, be happy. A lot of idiots out there, like you really got to watch it. Don't antagonize. Don't do anything. Just keep your nose clean, stay out of trouble, and that's it. Brush your teeth and say your prayers. All right. I love you. I'll see you on the next one. Drunken Portuguese. Stay drunken. I love you. See you on the next one. I did have my microphone on. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.